Yesterday, on my way here, I was driving along and there's roadworks going on, and I was on my way to the airport, and I get pulled over by the police. Now, I've already missed my first flight, because I always miss my flights, and I missed the first flight. I was trying desperately to get to the second one, but I wasn't speeding. I really wasn't. They pulled me over, and they said, you know, you realize you were doing something like 48 in a 40 miles an hour zone. They then said, well, you were driving behind us and we were speeding, so that's all right. But you were wearing a baseball cap and you were driving a big SUV, so we were suspicious. So I'm like, okay. So, and then they go, what are you doing here? I said, I'm actually, you know, and they said, what's your occupation? I said, I'm an actor. And they went, oh. And one guy went, oh, I thought I recognized you, hi. And he said, where are you going? I said, I'm going down to London. I'm going on to Jonathan Ross. He goes, oh, give us a big shout out. So I'm giving you a big shout out.
Really good driver. I actually only got pulled over twice before, and I just showed him the old, and he let me go. So.
It was a time ago. It was in Miami.
Okay. How'd you get out of it? What'd you do?
Well, I didn't really have to do anything. I just, I just rolled the window, and he was Latin cop.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again.
One policeman knew. What are you talking about? There's a story behind it in that I was driving back from my parents' house, and I was driving too fast, actually. I was being a bit naughty. I was going over the speed limit. Yeah. And I feel the sirens go off behind me, and this policeman comes up, pulls me over, and I, you know, a bit sheepish, I said, I'm really sorry, I wasn't looking at the clock, and he said, you do realise how fast you were going, and that's a bookable offence? And I said, yes, I'm very, very sorry, sir. And he said, look, there's two ways we could do this. You can either follow me back to the police station now, and I book you in, or you can tell me whether you live in the next series of